EA Sports, and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Kiowa Island, just outside of Charleston, South Carolina, live final round coverage of the Carolina Open. 18 holes, that's all we get to try and find a champion. It's a daunting task, but someone's going to shoot the low round of the day and walk off with a title. As we look at the early leaderboard, Charlie Hoffman is the leader. He's on the move early at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
That was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, going to leave it on the lip. Okay, it's a bogey here at the first. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run-up down that right side. So basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result.
Just nothing really on that chip shot. It's a waste.
Just needed a little bit more, but he couldn't quite get it there. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Frank, why would the architect Pete Dye say this was one of the most unusual holes on the entire course?
Well, it's the shortest for a start, and just that green complex, Rich, the fact that it just falls away rapidly on all 4 sides of this green. That's what the architect wanted, and that's what the architect got. Three holes in, and this is very much a struggle. Another one finds the rough.
So from off the fairway, his second now at 3.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short. This is a 22-foot putt. Just going to sneak on by. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. This is a tough hole, the fourth at 484 yards, a par 4, and it's pure Kiowa. In fact, this is the hardest hole on this front side. You have to deal with the marsh off the tee yet again. The real challenge here, the winds. They can be blustering. They can make this hole a bear. That one looking a little right. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. So, Frank, here we are, the first par 3 on the golf course. And what do you make of this 5th hole?
It's really 2 holes, Rich. When the flag is on the left, it's basically one green, and when the flag's on the right, it's effectively another type of a golf shot. This green is actually 40 yards wide and separated with that little faint ridge in the middle.
Now a second to this par 3.
Thick rough, that's for sure. You can really see it slow the club face down. Ball's come up way short.
That might have been a little more break than he was expecting, as that one winds up undercutting the hole. Okay, that one finished off for a 5 here at the par 3. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. Heading back toward the clubhouse, now we find the par 4 6th hole at 490 yards. Right-handed golfers want to play this right to left to give themselves a good look at this green, where the lone major concern is the bunker short and left. And this ball absolutely piped. It is right down the middle. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
141 yards left to the hole. Struggling all day, looking to do something good here.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain at 6 over. Super wide fairway here at the par 5 7th. Definitely reachable in 2. I think you'd be disappointed if you didn't walk off with a 4 here.
That's certainly the plan of most people on this hole, Rich. And I just think of that old adage that I was taught as a kid. And it's great for these holes. It still works. Tee it high, let it fly.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop. And just ran over the back.
Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he will definitely not say no to that. On to the 8th hole now at 198 yards, par 3. Like so many of the greens on this front side, if you don't land it just right, there's a hard slope around the edges, so having the distance dialed in here is a must. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to stay at +5. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side. That's up the left side. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. So from the rough, his second at 9.
A little disappointing from that range. I really thought you could hit one in there tight, but instead, once again, tough 2-putt now.
Look here at birdie.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
This is a 9-footer. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
Through 9 holes, good time to take a deep breath and look out at that spectacular panorama, which this tee does allow you to do, Frank, as it sits right atop a sand dune. It's really pretty.
It is, and it's another hole that still goes in that westerly direction. When you look down at this fairway, you have to respect the right side. Right side is a complete and utter no-no. That's where all the big numbers come. So if you're going to err a little on the left side. The hole does open up. Second shot's going to have to be played across the bunker, but this par 4 gets your attention to start the back 9.
Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll stay right where he is. We arrive here at the 593-yard par 5 11. Off the tee, it is imperative to miss the sand areas on the right side. On the second shot, best to lay up to the right, taking the waist area on the left side out of play. Do that, and you'll have a good chance at a good score. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. And that is not the spot to be.
Well, the second shot wasn't on target, but the third was a thing of beauty, especially out of the heavy rough. Now a good look at birdie.
Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. Will certainly help the cause.
More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of two very important par 4s here at Kiawah Rich, because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play.
That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
12 feet still to go. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. So a tough hole, that's in for bogey at 12. and that won't help the cause one bit. The 13th is a tough one, no two ways about it. Par 4 at 497 yards. And that lagoon that came into play near the green on 12, well, it's now a canal that borders the entire length of this 13th. The left side, no bargain either, with 4 deep pot bunkers greeting those who play a little too conservatively. No issues here. That is into the fairway. From the fairway nota, this is second.
Looking at 114 yards to the front, 147 to the hole, struggling all day, looking to do something good here.
You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. You got to think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie.
Well, that takes the strain off the next one.
Good lag putt right there. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. Par 3 14th hole, and this one is a stunner, isn't it?
It looks good, but it's not much fun to play. When you look down there, you might as well be hitting on the top of a pyramid. And look at the way it falls off, down to that sandy area on the left, a good 10 feet below. If you finish up short, it's going to roll the way back to the tee box that way. A good 10 feet short. If you miss it on the right, well, that's about 10 feet below the level of the putting surface. I'm not even going to talk about the back of the green. Please, please, hit the green.
And that one needed to put on the brakes, but could not, and this will wind up over the green. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
Ten-foot putt left. Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. He'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area you need a ladder to get in and out of. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now note his second from the fairway.
Looking at 143 yards to the front, 157 to the hole. Hole cut right in the middle.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par. Final par 5 of the day here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch at the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in two sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. You've got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
And that one's going to hit hard. Get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. Well, if you've got a 300-yard shot in the bag, this is where you want to use it. This, likely a layup, though. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Par fives, normally the easiest holes to birdie. It's a little bit of a waste unless you can come up with something of a genius of a putt.
Nah, that's a bit timid, and that's got to leave him a lot more than he'd like. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain 8 over for the tournament. This is another of Pete Dye's toughest holes, the par 3 17. It can get stretched out close to 240 yards in length. It's got a green that's nearly 50 yards in length. It's got water. It's got bunkers. It's got it all. Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Facing 29 feet. Exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Time to get it to the house. Here we are at the par 4 18. Look, championship level golf. Frank, you know this. You contended at the majors. You want a hard-earned par on that final hole. And this is every bit of it.
And more, that's for sure, too. When you stand on this tee, it's over 500 yards long as par 4. And to remember the rest of the golf course, you are finishing a round on the longest championship golf course in the history of the game.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. So job 1 is completed and done well. That was a good drive, but Frank, there is a lot of work ahead here on this second shot.
Exactly right, Rich. After that tee shot, then you look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green that, once again, does not sit straight in front of you. So you have to aim a little down that left side, just favor left of middle, and stripe it.
Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Oh, that is well judged for par here at 18. And that will make this an 8 over par round of 80. So Frank, our golfer just could not get things going here in this final round, and it winds up a disappointing finish.
And hopefully it's not a bad habit too, because as we know, they normally give out trophies on Sundays, so you do not want to get in a habit.
Sunday at Augusta. 3 simple words that bring to mind those timeless images of yesteryear. And what lies in store today? What decisions to be made? What putts to agonize over? What roars will echo and reverberate through the second 9? And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket? This is the final round of the Masters.
Now, earlier this morning, one of the Masters' cherished traditions, the honorary starters out there to get the tournament underway. Golf's preeminent global ambassador, Gary Player, a 3-time Masters champion, got him started and finished with that classic leg kick. Jack Nicklaus, of course, 6-time Masters tournament winner, one of the game's greatest icons, synonymous with Augusta National. And Tom Watson, Masters champion in 1977 and 1981. I can tell you that all 3, not surprisingly, knocked it in the fairway to the delight of the patrons assembled. It was then that the Masters tournament was officially declared underway. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today could be a coronation in the world of golf, a champion crowned, a green jacket awarded, and enough memories created to last a lifetime. Well, this is the essence of golf distilled. 18 holes to decide our winner. Every decision is impactful, every misstep a potential tournament wrecker as we look at the current leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. Very good start to this final round, and we're off and running here at the Masters. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, he's looking at 120 yards remaining to the flagstick. Pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Eight-foot putt here. Well, you miss 100% of the putts that don't get there, right? Lesson learned. Okay, it's a bogey here first. He'll drop back to 1 over par. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. Going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
A chance now to get back to even here at 2. It's for birdie. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. And he will definitely not say no to that. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which sloped right to left.
I guess it got the 90% air, but that ball actually went through that tree.
Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third, and he'll stay at even par. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the two bunkers protecting the front of that green. And this one well over the green, and it's back into the second cut. Now a second to this par 3.
Well, when you're coming out of the thick stuff, especially to a quick green, you're not going to get as much spin as you would out of a good lie. And that's why that ball was never going to stop.
Well, going to get a chance to try that again. This going to be equally as tough. Another try to get this up and out. Yeah, not bad. That is safely on deck inside of 10 feet. This from about 10 feet. Got it there, but not quite on target. It happens. You have a tough hole. Time to pick up and move on after the triple bogey. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
Just has to get the ball started and it will work back to the right and toward the hole.
Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the fifth. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Another good par 3 here on this first nine. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. Elevated tee, two-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. Yeah, not quite enough on that one. It's going to take this slope and come back off the front of the green. Now from below the green, a second up to this par 3.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain at +4. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Your swing didn't quite look right on that one. It's a slow start, and you can blame it on the short game.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you've got to work.
Nope, that is not going to get there. Okay, a disappointing 6 here at the par 4. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain at 6 over. Par 4 9th is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green. This is going to be a beautiful drive down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this ninth green. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
Another example there of the struggle today. Iron shots just not getting in close enough, and another difficult two-putt.
Okay, good putt there for his par here at the ninth. And that's going to mean this is a 42 on the front side, 6 shots over par. Second nine begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National.
And like so many players, they hit it down the right side. The problem there is you're coming in from the wrong side of the fairway. You got to that second shot very close to the edge of the bunker that protects the right side of the green. What a way to start the back nine. That is a tremendous iron shot.
A 4-footer here for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. Will certainly help the cause. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, deep breath taken. Time to regroup here. Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. Man, I'd have stared at that one too long. You know, sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Race Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical.